Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Wait, why it's going recording? 1 second, I need to leave to stop recording. 1 second. Or it's fine. Anyway, okay. How's it going?
So.
Yeah, June. I think we have some misunderstanding.
Yes.
Between each other, and I feel it's becoming beyond me. So I decided to talk to professor about it because it's already since September started, and September, October, November 14, and I tried my best from my side to help you, guide you, and all this stuff, but it's still something is missing. And Yonglin, are you here also?
Yes.
Yeah. I want to hear you guys. What do you think? Just let's be honest and clear, and just, yeah, please go on.
So what do you want to discuss regarding
Yeah,
this?
what do you want?
Yeah, basically, what happened, let's say we started the project, we had some time, you said, okay, I have a Windows, we all the team, we focused to try to help you, and spending amount of time to bring your setup, which you remember in the meeting we did it. And yeah, and then I asked you if you can also write this document in the Windows environment, that at least it could be a good start. And then adding just simple API, which didn't happen. And then I pushed front-end initial, back-end initial, and then Yonglin completed the integration, which for me, you're not, I assuming, bad engineer in compare, and in the amount of time you had, same what Yonglin did, you could also did. That was expected from your side.
No, that is not true. You asked me to not merge, right? You asked me to leave the project and leave it to Yonglin.
No.
And then my pull request is reject.
No, it wasn't rejected. There was enough amount of time that you had to complete it, but then...
Yes, I already completed. I submitted a pull request. You remember?
To which pull request? Can you share? Because the stuff you did, I don't remember any. Yonglin, was there anything June submitted and it was working, we rejected or something? I don't remember.
That was a while ago, that regarding the positions API, that he finished, but there was some, and he created the pull request. He did that, but there was a few issues that there was few issues that we noticed in that pull request. So I put some commented, and also Siphon put some comments.
Siphon, okay.
And I also meet you in the school, right? In the school, you are at like somewhere at the table. Then you ask me, this pull request, they have some opinion, can you solve it? Yes, I then go home to solve it. I submit a new pull request. You remember that day?
I remember at school that, but what was the reason it didn't merge?
Because the model name, which is the table, is not expected. So VS tell me one type of model, and then the other guy, who is the guy, and then tell me another models.
Let me share thing. Okay, which pull request we have? Okay. Capstone. You closed this issue.
Yeah.
26 days ago. Nobody.
Yeah.
So because.
So I changed the. You can look.
If you requested.
Yeah, I changed the basic and session authentication, and then. Then he say he's using what same database company position model should not be changed, right? Right, and then later he gave Yonglin another models. It looks like I am out of the conversation. He didn't include me in the conversation about the change.
I hear it now, John. There was enough amount of time it was pending on your side, which also I see he requested changes. I don't know what happened because I wasn't the part of discussion, but you had access. As I said, the Capstone project, you can merge it if it works.
Yeah, but this guy don't allow me to merge.
Who?
Hao Sa Yan Chi.
But wait, he asked you request changes. He didn't. He just commented instead of basic auth because we are using GBT token. Yeah, you're gonna break everything. This is
so the first one I have done, I changed different. Yeah.
Remove basic authentication. Can you bring you didn't bring the GBT token. There is
no, this one, yeah, the app, I removed the basic. Oh, yes, yeah, sorry, no, yeah. So you go to
GBT tokens
settings. Here. Yeah. No, not here.
Which one?
Can you go on top?
Removing GBT is fine. Okay, you remove, but no, removing the basic authentication is fine. But why you didn't broke the GBT token?
No, I didn't broke it. I don't understand what you talk about.
Why you didn't brought GBT token?
I broke GBT token.
No, why you didn't bring the? So because our authentication front end and back end talks over the GBT token, what he mentioned, which is a right point.
Yeah, so I remove the basic authentication and session authentication.
That's fine, but you need use GBT authentication.
Yeah, I didn't change that part. I don't understand what I don't think he understands the issue. I didn't change anything about JWT authentication.
So did you talk to Yonglin about it?
Yeah, I talked about it. So I removed
it. The PR. Why you didn't escalate? Why you didn't make a call? Hey guys, here what I did. I don't know what's missing. So you see, like there is.
I think you should include this guy into our conversation. Hao Sa Yan Chi. I think he's better understanding about the issue we're talking about.
Okay, I can call him.
Okay.
Wait. So, Yonglin, you think this PR was fine to merge?
What's that?
Do you think this PR was fine to merge?
No, we should not merge this PR.
Okay, then he's not taking the phone, but okay, why we shouldn't merge this PR? You think there was a fair point from CFO side to address?
Yes, he did he did have some good points on this PR. That's things that we need to make some changes. And in my PR, I think I incorporate these comments that he put. So
okay. So then, June, I guess it's again comes to you that to escalate it on time first, because it's happened 26 days ago. I wasn't aware about this. If I knew, I could try to help my best. That,
yeah, so there's a problem. You told me to leave this issue, right? You remember? After, I think this is after presentation.
The reason
you want me to don't touch this issue, leave this as far as possible. Then I focus.
So it depends on you enough amount of time, because it's basic functionality. We did look. I don't care if it's gonna be done by June, Vias, Yonglin, Sako. I care about the result. This project now in the table of this new CEO. If you came to last town hall meeting, the first thing mentioned about this CEO was two things. One was our project, and was his meeting with SGA. Okay, that's has high importance. Talking to even Vask.
Who is the new CEO for this project?
For ITU.
Oh, for ITU. Okay.
Yeah. So it's. I want to tell you that in past 1 year, this project, we only cared about the result. And I try to tell you that I don't care who's gonna June, Yongli. There is nothing. I don't have any, anything to do with you. Just the point is, it hanged on you good amount of time, which just failed the whole project itself, even as a capstone. I added you also. I give you full permission, all these to lead. But
yeah, but my complaint is suddenly you asked me to leave this back end and front end. Remember? And then I asked
why asked you,
say
and
you
then I asked you
add some
because there was no result. I tell you, okay.
No, that is at the point of I want to merge this request, right? Why no result? That is 28 days.
So it was my fault that it didn't happen.
It was our fault that we didn't talk it sincerely, and then we only talk about this.
The problem is, June, it was hanging on you since September.
The problem is this
project
thing, you talk like a manager, but it is not managed well. I don't think it's not managed well. I don't think we don't have understanding that how this team is managed. We don't talk about it before.
The point was there was no result for a long time, and we were coming to the midterm happen. Even that time there was no result. Thanks to Yonglin, he came up, he jumped and make it happen. For basic functionality,
I demo something.
I told you
API, right, in the presentation.
So anyway, that's one thing happened, and then I said, okay, June, tell us whatever you want to work. And CV parsing was one of the things I thought that, because you remember, like in September, you mentioned for me resume parsing stuff. That's I thought you like it, and I said, okay.
No, at that time you reject me. You say that it's not important. We should focus on the submit of resume.
Submit on resume.
Remember the first time I put in the resume parsing, you said that it's not important. You said at first we need to create
yeah, that was the first the time that first we needed to figure out the basic functionality. And it spent a lot of time on you. It didn't happen. Then I pushed the initial for the backend, front end.
Yeah, it happened. I opened a merge request, and then we didn't discuss this.
So and then whatever, there is time is important. It's whatever priority, it comes first. CV parsing, we were not there in September because it was too far away. We didn't know even how, where, like you can't bring it just straight away. We needed.
Yeah, that's why I think the project is jumping around. At first, yeah, we produce the.
It's not jumping. You know, there is first thing you need to have something, basic functionality working. Then you can bring the intelligence. You cannot without any data and stuff just jump to the CV parsing.
Yes,
know?
that's why I agree and I start doing this one. At the screen you are showing now. That's why I'm doing this pull request.
So far, till I start working on it, I send you enough GitHub repositories. I can show you, you know, this PDF mining and stuff. You never came up with any single document. Even we had after Saturday, we had a meeting. I told you, okay, list me 5 repositories, give me 5 things. You see, like before this one,
I don't remember that, but I remember I did give you the demo. Remember, I said that is already done on keyword based search, and then for the NLP that is.
So I will tell you what happened.
Okay.
So you see, did you manage to push as discussed? You need to speed up a bit, and then you said, "Do you want to take over the task?" That's what the time I started taking over this task. Okay, and it took me just one night. I spent 10 hours. I didn't sleep from Wednesday to Thursday just to save the project, because without the smart piece, the project is not going anywhere. That's what Professor mentioned.
Yeah. So
why you asking me to take over that task? If you
because you always have this intention to take over the task. It
no,
seems
I
like you always want to do my job. So I give you a chance to do my job.
Wait, why I should look, man?
You shouldn't. You
14th of November.
You shouldn't.
That's why any single line of code so far.
That's why you go to the last week Slack. You can go to the last week Slack. You share that. I shared a print screen, right? I share a print screen. Do you see it? I share 2 print screen.
Where?
Wait, let me check.
This one? Print?
Yeah, print. And then under there is November 7th. I finished on November 7th, and even before that.
Okay, where's the code? Where did you put the code?
I show you the result. Under the print, there's a result, right? There is a big print screen.
Where is the code?
Where's the code? Enough. The code is inside my computer.
June, you see, that's a problem.
Why this is a problem?
Okay, Yonglin. I wanna, maybe I'm wrong, Yonglin.
You asked me for the code.
Comment
I read you my my reply to you. Okay.
It's not working very generally.
PDF resume to get the name, phone, email, summary.
It's not working very generally.
Yeah, so let's take a look on other code to see how it can improve. For example, to get the name, email, my code is also hard-coded, so doesn't work for other resume, right?
But if you hard-coded, it means it doesn't work.
Yeah, so that's why when you ask about you what to do, so I ask you to do. And it turns out your code is also hard-coded. Your code is also hard-coded.
No, I tested with 50 resumes.
Okay, let me show you why I say your code is also hard-coded. Okay, I go to document, resume parser.
Okay. Anyway, I think we can't reach any point.
Okay, I already open. You see, you go inside your code. So you go, if I equal to contact, that is hard-coded. If I contains www.linkedin.com, that is hard-coded. If I equal to top skill, that is hard-coded. This hard-coded mean. If the resume inside there is no top skills, you will not get the result you want.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a keyword. You have to code them. Otherwise, there is no point.
Yeah. So there is no other way. Hard-coded. This solution is sent in mind. It doesn't improve my solution.
Where is your solution?
Where's your solution? In my GitHub.
Where?
In my computer.
Where is that?
Where is that? I show you.
Okay, run it. Show me. Show me your code.
How do I share? How do I share the screen? How do I share? Okay, screen. Okay.
Run the code. I want to see the code.
Oh yeah. So this is the code, content, phone. So this is hard coded. I look for phone. Then this is the regex to look for phone.
Can you run in 5 resumes this code? I want to see the result.
I run on 1 or 2. Okay.
No, 5. There is in Drive. I put all the resumes. Take the 5 resumes and run this code.
Where is this? Let me think. And what I remember is you say we just need to pass 1 resume. This is what we need to show. Oh
my God. I never showed you to parse 1 resume. I showed you we need at least 100 to 200. We need get aggregated data. We need to say, okay, top skills for ITU student working at Google is this.
That is generally not true because this is what not you told me.
I told you 100 to 200. You were in the class where professor gave a comment. We need at least 100 resumes.
Where's my code? I think you also in the
why
room,
we need 1 resume? What we gonna do with 1
what you told me and what you say now is different. So I don't know how do I reply you. Where's my code? I don't
1 resume is good when you post it. Okay, in API, but we need to parse to be able to parse to get metrics page at least 100 to 200. But we need to start with 1. Yes. When you do API, you do post 1 resume and then you get in JSON data. That's 1 resume. But it should work. We should be able to get result of 100 to 200 and then make metrics data mining on top of it. Anyway, that's
yes, because passing okay. Okay, let's say pass yours. So this is what I got. So let's say I pass the other one.
Is it Python 2?
Python 3.
Okay.
So this only get name. This get more dark stuff. This is for Alex Wu.
But
this get other stuff.
But wait, summary. But it's what it get? It's okay. It's
so this get so this password. So you see, I even do the word stuff. Actually, at first I do passing for the word, and then later you told me you don't need to pass for word. You only look for PDF, right? You remember? Now you don't remember.
It's only PDF. No,
yeah.
We don't need
now, so you always changing your word. So I don't know. You change.
I clearly told you we need only LinkedIn resumes. I gave you. I can show you.
No. First time when you told me to leave the project, to leave the backend project, you asked me to leave the backend project. Remember?
Okay, Yonglin, I think I need to break, otherwise I am going to the peak. Yonglin, can you comment what's going on, where I am wrong, where June is doing wrong? Can you just give some fair comment? Otherwise I feel a bit, I don't want to.
I think you guys need to calm down a little bit, because I feel like you guys not having the communication very reasonable right now at this moment. But I think I do see like gaps between communications. I think like, the obvious problem, not like the obvious problem, but I think the fact that Jim might not be very familiar with the tech stack we're using right now. I think it's a web stack. He might be, in his professional experience, he might be more around other tech stacks, so he might need more time to ramp up on this tech stack. So I think that also that you might be pushing him too hard on like contribute, that might be not able to like put him in a bad position to be able to complete things in more like to able to have a result that's better, like for example the pull request that he created. That wasn't really what we expected because he wasn't very familiar with the tech stack that we're using. He probably need more time to read the code base that you guys have been established for the last year or two. That's a big code base for anyone to read. So anyone would need some time to read the code base to be able to understand what's going on, especially for Jun, that he wasn't really, I have the sense that he doesn't use this tech stack before. So I'm not sure if that's correct, but I do feel like he probably need more time to read the code and ramp up on that. But for the issue that you guys discussing right now, I'm not sure I'm absolutely following right now, but it looks like that June have complete part of the task that you're asking for, and it wasn't something that you were expecting before. I think he did make some progress, but hasn't done that much. That's also true. But what we need to do right now is to think about the next step that he should focus on, that to be able to contribute more instead of like branding each other to find out that you guys that during the communication that what you said wrong. So I think that we I mean, if we do want to focus on the project and to move forward, so we should focus on like what should we do next in the next step. I think what he has done so far is out to passing one single file, as that's what I understand. I think the next step for him to do is
single file. You see how many files? Is 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, what I meant is that process. What I meant is that processing one file at a time. That's what I meant. I think that's a good start. And the next step that we probably want to do next is to put that into our code base that will be been writing in the code. Because what you have right now is a separate, I think, I'm not sure if I'm right, but I saw it like in a separate repos. It would be great if we can put it in the repo that we've been working on, and then to incorporate into the into API, then we able to process one file. Then that would be a start for us. That would be a next step. And the next step, that once that we have that running to be able to communicate with the API, then we'll be able to gather more data and run the smart processing that that Cycle was talking about, then to have enough data to process and then to do all those stuff. But that's what I feel like that we were at.
I think you are looking for the mistake. I don't know why. So if you really want to go into code, look for the mistake, I can point out your mistake in the code, but I choose not to because
I'm looking for a result.
Huh?
I'm looking for a result. That's
for example, okay, then can you tell me whether your code produce good result? Can you tell me? I can
show you.
Okay, I show you in my screen. This is the code, right? Is this the code?
This is? Yes.
Yeah. So I tell you what is the name of this candidate. There's no name. Who is this guy? LN4. What is LN4? I go and you see, if I don't want to criticize. Actually, I don't want to criticize you. And this is, we can solve this together. But it looks like you try to find my mistake. If you find my mistake,
this project has
I need to strike back.
Over 40 students, okay?
So you initiate the attack. So I'm defending myself.
Okay, if you're this way, from now on, we're gonna talk through the professor.
Okay.
I sent him email about this. And I feel, yes, there is communication issue. I tried my best. So far, if the project talking today to including ITU CEOs, it means there was something good working. And if there was communication issue, it could come so many with other students, which didn't happen. I tried my best. I spent 2
What
semesters.
didn't happen? I think it happened
didn't-
quite always naturally.
It didn't happen
Happen what?
so far. This kind of communication level that as engineer.
Yes, it happened a lot of time.
It didn't
Yes,
happen.
it happened a lot of time.
It didn't happen.
Yes, it happened.
Why then there is CFO, I guess, still in this project? Why other people come and go?
Yeah, that is also my question. Why Seifo is working in this project? Why didn't he work with me? Right? Why he work with Yonglin and merge the pull request? I don't understand this.
You say that if he works with Yonglin, it didn't happen to you. You have to ask yourself why I have issue with Sako. Why Seifo worked with him, not with me? What's it make difference you from Yonglin? Maybe because
I think you also
there
need
is
to
something.
ask why yourself. There's something not good happening here. Yes, I agree.
Yes, you have to ask. Just calm down. Ask yourself question. Okay, where is the gap? What I did wrong? What I'm asking? I tried to just work on what you feel. I tried my best to tell you that. Okay.
I don't think so. That is your fantasy. You always change your word. You ask me to work on A, and then later ask me to work on C. How do I follow you? If you're always changing your word.
Let's bring it on Saturday meeting with professor.
Okay.
And I wanna just go through him already.
Okay. What is your goal now? What are you looking for? Let's see.
I care on the result, and I didn't get any result from you, and I don't want to waste my time.
You don't want to be in the team anymore, right? Is this your final goal? What is your goal? You just tell me your goal.
I don't want to work with you in the same team. Okay.
Okay, but how do I suddenly change to another team? Oh, so this is what you want to talk to professor?
No, that's the thing that professor I give you independent task and you report directly to him. And whatever, it can be in our project, it can be inside whatever. I just don't wanna, because whatever I put my name, I own it. I enjoy working with Yonglin, with Vias, because there is some predictability.
So
I don't want to share the task with you, and I don't see any initiative coming from you. I am happy if you can come with any task and just do your task or not do and report it to professor, rather than me collaborating with you and trying to working on the same problem, because I feel you have a lot of waste for your side, for my side, and we don't have a result when we work together. That's
okay. I'm fine with that. Because this is the Capstone project, and then but we do need to discuss what if sometimes suddenly I don't have a team.
No, that's right. We are still in the team. Okay.
No, we should not in the same team. We should split, like you say. We should split, right? You go your way, I go my way. I won't collaborate with you anymore.
Yeah, right? But we can still be in the same project. We can work on something that you feel is right, and just report it independently to a professor or whatever. That
okay, that's fine. But I don't think we need to have it in the same team anymore, right? I don't think we need to. Okay, let's how to say? Let's define a goal so that we can tell the professor this is what we want, right? And what I want is simple. I don't want to fail this course, right? Can you help me with this? Can you help me so that I don't fail this course?
You won't fail this course. Why you should fail?
Because suddenly I don't have team. If I don't have team, I don't have presentation, then I fail the course.
That's the thing that if you care about grading, nobody failed this Capstone project.
Okay, then I'm fine. I'm fine with whatever result okay.
For me, the point is for me, it's not about grading. I have a different mindset that when I look at things, I am more into learn something and to build something that will impact the people's life, students' life coming to ITU, struggling. I want to save the ITU from accreditation. I have bigger things. Grading
you have big dreams. Okay,
that's very small for me. That's why it's pulling you that we have,
Yeah, that's why we two are not fit. We should go separate ways. Yes, but the problem with the go separate way, I might fail the class, right?
Why you should fail? Why you are?
Because suddenly I don't have anything to show. I don't have presentation. I have nothing.
Okay, just from now on, you tell us that's 5 things I'm gonna do by December 5. Okay.
No.
Commit to
I
it.
don't tell you.
Commit to
I
it.
think we just go to professor. If professor agree with my project, then I can be an independent project, right? I can be a project by myself.
I am fine. That's what I am telling you.
Okay.
Even you are fine. You if you stay in the project, I am fine. But you're gonna tell me or to the team, here is Sako, 5 things by this date I am committed to do. Okay. There is I'm not gonna ask you. You are not gonna ask me. Okay. You're gonna just work on these 5 things, complete it, and let's say during the presentation, this part you're gonna independently show to professor, hey, that's 1, 2, 3, 5 I did. That's it. I don't want to just give you, for example, now with Yonglin, we discussed, I gave some, okay, we complete this. That's, I can still do it. But I don't want to, just to waste your and my time to communicate. I want to just.
Yeah, yes, we don't, I agree that we don't need to waste time to communicate.
Yeah.
Because you are always changing your word. So I think there's no point for me to communicate with you. So we should stop communicating.
If you are, that's the way that changing or whatever stuff.
So for the solution you suggest just now, I think you will also change your word later on.
Okay,
so
why it didn't happen with Yonglin and West? Why they're clear? Why only you have this issue?
Why only me have this issue?
Yes, why you
I think Vias also has the issue too.
He has this issue?
Yeah,
okay,
probably we should let me with him. And then
he never told me.
I have the issue. Yonglin don't have the issue, right? Then
why you have an issue working with me?
Right? This is one example versus one example.
Okay.
So one versus
Yonglin,
one, why I'm wrong.
Yonglin, do you have any issue in communication with working with me in this project?
Okay, same question I will ask you, Yonglin. Do you have any problem to communicate with me in this project?
I mean, I don't have.
Just be honest. Okay,
yeah,
just be honest.
Be honest to us. Now
because Yonglin was for me one of the engineers like Seifo Ege, who also they didn't know in the beginning. Okay, they just deliver. They are result focused. That's
Okay. I don't want to compare. All right. Sako, I don't want to compare. We already go separate.
No, I am not
now we just need to
compare.
decide.
Just good for you. Be result focused. As a good engineer, when you grow in your career out of,
I also want
don't
to
worry,
advise
you will not fail the capstone.
You don't want to change your words that often. If you want to be a good manager, you keep your words. You keep your promise.
If one class project now,
this is my advice to you. You should
inside
keep your words.
I to you told me there was something working, with people without paying any salary to students. And if the CEO today wanna deploy it inside I to you, there is something was working with people. And that was one thing, result focused, second, predictable, third, accountable.
Yeah.
That's 3 things was key matter. We don't care who you are, where you're from, what language you speak.
I think we should
have
care.
Result, predictable, accountable, you are happy to come.
But if this person always changing his word, is no integrity.
There is no changing word.
Okay, let me ask you one. If this person has no integrity, but he can deliver result, will you use this
integrity,
guy? No integrity.
Hey guys, I think.
Anyway, that's
I think the conversation is not going to.
Yeah, John. That's always you try to accept is a bad way. When I try to give you time, when I try to say, okay, do this, you always return to me, and then I don't know,
because you are no integrity.
Okay, that's your way of thinking, but I want to just tell you there are 30 students who worked and who always was high performant in the project. It's the first time I hear it, but it's your view. I cannot change your mind. Just maybe take some time to think after the grading. I
think that is your failed thinking.
Great.
I also want to tell you there's a lot of guys, they keep their promise. They won't change their word. They won't ask you to do one project one at a time and then ask you to change another project, right?
Okay.
This is what I want to tell you.
Okay, that's your comments. I respect your.
Yeah, I also respect your comment. Okay. We should respect each other, right? We should respect each other.
For me, I don't care about the grading. The only thing I care, as I said, result, predictability, accountability. that's where we cannot talk anymore. I am fine. You stay in the project. We support you as much as we can.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I should stay in the project. I should leave the project. I just need to discuss with the professor what else I need to do.
Yeah, if the grading, your won't be affected, it's fine. But if he say, you guys still do the same, then we run in the same team as independent entities, where you come up, including Professor CCing 5 things, 4 things, 3 things, whatever, that, hey guys, that's I'm gonna work on. You're gonna report to yourself and to professor. We are not gonna ask you any update. You will have in the presentation part, in the documentation part, where you can put all your work, okay? Whatever, it's under your name. It's binded to you. You will not be any thing on it. That's I think fair, yeah? That's
fair. Fair.
We can discuss on Saturday with professor. I am fine with both options because
but I think one last thing I need to ask you. If you want to attack me in front of professor, then I will attack you back. So my suggestion for you is we don't attack each other. Right?
Look, June.
Can we have an agreement that we don't attack each other?
June. As I said, there is. I don't care about grading. I don't care about attack. All this stuff.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
So we had a miscommunication.
Okay.
Okay. And we are asking help to professor because I tried my best in past 3 months, but I see we cannot make it. Okay.
Yeah, we cannot make it.
Definitely. So yeah, I tried my best. Yes.
I also tried my best.
Yeah, you had fair comments. Whatever, we couldn't make it. But I don't think because I'm coming from the university in Europe and stuff. I never had this kind of problem because anyway, coming. So for me, it's a bit weird state where I think, but I don't feel fair that we just keep this way to the end point. That's why
I don't think we can work since start, right? Since start,
that's the start. We cannot work, and I tried.
Yeah, I also try
because giving you trying to give you the space that you can come up and stuff, but which
that is in your fantasy.
Huh? Yeah, it's my fantasy and stuff. You can say whatever you think.
Yeah.
But where we are, and just please, let's on Saturday. One option, you do completely something independent. Second option, you stay in the project, you write down whatever things you want to work on and whatever things you're going to deliver and when, and then you just do independent inside the project, which I'm happy whatever that you're gonna do. But I won't ask you any basically anything about whatever work you do, and because there is no shared code, which will be fine. So I think we agreed. We are friends. It's just work style related. We have communication. It's not mean in the life we can't be friends or something. It's just our working style culture is different. That it's good also another experience in general in life, and no worries about grading. It's it's there are more important things than grading.
I just afraid of fail because fail might affect my status. Actually, BC is fine for me. No fail, okay, fine.
Yeah, I will try my best.
A is the best. Yeah.
If let's say professor, you have the risk failing, I am happy to stand for you and try to as much as I can stand for you. But I don't think we are in that bad state. But it's not fair also in respect to the team just putting on the same name all other people's works. That's at least I never would agree. Let's say if Yongling did work, going and saying, "Hey, I did the front end." No, I don't feel personally fair for this. That's why I am in respect to the team that I think we shouldn't do. We should put all our names on the work that we did. That's it. Small, big. You're coming with different background. You did that month. Young did that month. Sako did that month, it's fine. But as long as it's our names under our work, that's, I think we are in good states. Okay. Thank you, June. I think I will continue with Zonglin regarding the project. But yeah, that's because we have to push a bit stuff. We are time boxed. And just think about the task you want to do. And once on Saturday meeting, we will give to professor 2 options.
Okay, then my last point is, I have nothing much to say, but okay, I have a suggestion to improve your code is the name is important. So, but to look for name, yeah, the name. So right now your code, when you look at it, I'm not criticizing you. We are really separate. I just, as a bystander, I tell you a little bit about the code.
Yeah, John, the point is I haven't focused on the name because of data anonymization. Actually, if we are not in aggregated data, we are not going to show it. And when you do independent resume parsing, because you're already logged into the system, that's the name we're going to use it.
Okay.
So that part, and when we do data mining with 200 resumes, this is considered as a personal data. We're going to focus on top skills, summary, company, place. That's, you know, like from metrics point of view.
Okay, so there's my second. That's my second point is now you store the result using list. So it is, I think, this is my personal suggestion. It's better to use dictionary to store key value pair.
It's not the final state. I just
okay. I'm not criticizing you. I just give you my opinion. That's it. Okay.
Fair point. It was more into, I was testing over these 50 resumes.
Okay.
And just trying to improve the parser that where it's, you see the codes coming, HX6, and so it took me like at least 5 hours to eliminate this part and to bring to the clean state. And I am planning to download, that's why I bought LinkedIn Business, and I am planning to download another 150 resumes for IT students. And once aggregated and give some results. So that's most important part for the metrics I care. Like, you remember he was saying the smart piece, and we're gonna do. But anyway,
okay, that's my suggestion.
We have the two option, and I'm happy if professor have some other option to follow. But let's minimize dependence from each other. This way we can be more productive and with less
separate is a better way for us. Yes.
But I don't think you should be issue any with grading. And if there is anything professor mentioned, again, I'm happy to stand and take my words back. Let's see.
Okay. That's
it's gonna happen. Okay.
Right. See you. Bye. I will leave.
Okay. Bye. Okay, Yonglin, sorry a bit. That's can you hear? Hello?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's also not. Anyway, I try my best. You know, I just try to be fair and stuff, but sometimes, you know, like it's out of us in the communication.
Yeah.
So I think it will be both for us, and for me, it's also one of the things to teach him, you know, to be good engineer. That's one of my goal on this, you know, talking to him that, because this way, if he keeps, I'm afraid he may fail even bad than grading in his professional life stuff, you know, with this kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Because it's everywhere same. Yeah, I think, you know, you go to work, it's nobody cares who you are, you know, what you eat, what you drink. Everybody cares about the result, prediction, accountable, you know. That's all everybody here talks. I tried to just to be, because of in the school, it's just my personal stuff. I try to also help mentor people that as much as I can. And writing the professor was not to screw him or something. It was more like giving him small lesson that he can appreciate later, maybe even it not now, you know, like later if he has in similar case within the team. So I hope it will help him, not screw him, let's say. But if we feel, we can obviously Okay, so I think you see my screen. So we are where we are. So basically, I am keeping downloading the resumes. Yonglin, I think, can we push for the metrics part as well?
The metrics part, for what?
For the
you mean, should we work on the metrics part?
So I think it's gonna be next step. So basic functionality you're gonna complete. I'm gonna put it in Django API, this parser. So we need to work on that part after. So where we are here, is it now the position and application part works? These ones where we stayed.
I finished the backend. I'm working on the front end right now.
You are working. Okay, perfect. So can we count on this that there is no any surprise? Yeah, you can finish this too.
I can finish the positions. The applicant has less. Can you go to that tab?
Mm-hmm.
Can you click on the actions? It depends on what kind of action that you want to add. Mm-hmm. But if it's the same of the it's the similar as the positions. Mm-hmm. May take some time. If the thing is that if you want me to work on both the front end and back end, I may take some time because I need to write them up and things like that.
You see the issue, yeah, because Vyas is really slow. He's also actually not, I just afraid that if we keep him, it will, we won't be able.
The thing is that it almost felt like I'm the only one able to like write up everything and then to all those, but so it's like impossible for me to work on everything.
I see. Because I want to more keep focusing on the resume parsing part. That's why plus I wanted to bring the prediction.
I mean, if VS can help on like integrated the API, then I can help on the resume. But if it turns out that I also need to work on the front end, then I feel like I don't have that much time to also work on the resume. That's my only concern.
You mean the VS?
Yeah, if he can help on like integrated the API from the front end. So like suppose that I finished all the APIs for the applicants, mm-hmm. and if he can like write up the API to make it working from the front end to back end, if he can finish that portion, then I should be able to have some time to work on the resume.
Okay, I think the best person would be Ege to help you because I don't think Vyas is getting enough. Let me see.
So I think I will probably be able to finish the positions in this week, mm-hmm. and then I'm able to work on the applicant's backend API in next week.
1 second, sorry. Alo. Salam abi, nasılsın? Teşekkür. Abi müsait miydin? Bizim bir kola bir şey olsaydın bir 5 dakikalık. Bu ben Yonglin konuşuyoruz da bir sen şey yapalım. Okay. Slack'tan. Okay, teşekkür. Okay, Yonglin, let's ask Ege because for speed wise and stuff, I think I know it's not fair to bring another, but otherwise, I don't think the VS will be able much.
Okay.
That's my point. What do you think? Do you think he can? I don't.
I think he might be also slow on those things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also have the sense that he might not be able to get those done.
For me, the risk is important. Time is important, like for why I started for resume parsing and stuff, because I felt we're going to fail on the smart piece of the project. When I had a fair, I rather just, put myself, bring extra people and just, just to try to save it. Because there is time limit, yeah, that
I mean, how much time that you'll be able to work on the resume? If you can help, I mean, if you can work on that for some time, then maybe I can pick up that later.
Which one?
The resume part, the resume parsing that you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
So if you could continue working on that for some time, and while I'm finishing up the other area, like for example the other basic APIs, I finish them, then maybe I can discuss with you, see if I can help out and to finish that.
Okay, Ege, hey, this is me and Yonglin here. We have a bit Ege competence issue in the team right now, and basically Bias and Jung are not in a state to deliver stuff. So basically me, you and Yonglin, we wanted to ask you a bit for help because if you have that experience, maybe that's you can help. So we have the job posting right now, and we have the position. So so the backend is ready, yeah, for position and applicants.
Yeah, so I finished the backend for that. I'm winding up from the front end right now.
For positions.
Yeah.
So how about applicants?
Applicants, I haven't started on the backend yet.
So that's where we need help, yeah? So
on applicants?
Yeah.
So your position, the other one is already done?
The backend is done for both. Right now, Yonglin works on positions front end.
The backend for the applicants is not finished. It haven't started yet.
Oh, applicants also not finished backend?
No.
Okay, that's basically, do we have front end issue for applicants part too?
The front end is just HTML, CSS. There hasn't too much logic in this page. So, I mean, once the backend ready, then there will be a lot of code that need to be done for this page.
Okay. So you're gonna finish position front end, yeah?
I should be able to finish that in this week.
So then the applicants you can do backend and Ege help with front end?
Yeah, if someone can help in the front, if someone can help on the front end, then I can work on the resume if that's what you want me to do.
So how about this page?
This page is also not done yet.
Yeah, what's missing?
I only finished part of it, and then you said that we need to finish the other basic functionalities. So that's why I jump into the positions APIs. So this page, I only finished the basic of the columns, like in the to apply in those APIs. I fixed those APIs, but there's like still like three or four APIs that need to fix. I haven't done that, and also this page needs to change some of the APIs that need to call the API from the positions API that hasn't been integrated with the front end yet. So that hasn't done yet.
Okay.
Because basically this page is also needs to call the positions API as well.
I see. So again, we have the parser. Did you manage to check the parser?
I didn't check the parser at all.
Yeah, just again, have you managed to look at it? So basically, it's taken based on the resumes. Let's say I'm keeping downloading, and we have already in the we have around you know, like basically the idea is ITU students, we're gonna take from each company 20 resumes working, let's say, in 10 top companies, okay, in Bay Area. And we're gonna parse it, and then certification, top skill companies and all this stuff, just do some metrics, build on top of these metrics. So probably again is also we can work with you on the metrics part What do you think on this?
How do you think to combine the resume data with metrics?
Resume data with metrics.
What's in your mind?
So when I come as ITU student, I gonna so it's the idea is we need more data, yeah. That's to kind of to motivate them to upload their resumes, and I'm gonna submit my resume. I gonna take first from LinkedIn my resume and post it in the front end here. Okay. So let me show you. So the state is you're gonna come resume and then adding the resume here. Okay, just upload my LinkedIn resume, and it's gonna make it to API.
Wait, upload as a PDF?
Yeah, upload as a PDF. Yes.
Okay.
So it's gonna parse and show me this kind of data
On
the front end. This page.
Which page?
Here, resume here.
I see.
You're gonna upload and you're gonna get JSON response, which you're gonna put in this page, like current company, current school, you know, position, languages, all this data. Okay, his LinkedIn profile.
Who are you now? Are you job seeker?
So in this case,
why we are not doing it on profile page?
So it's gonna be let's say from recruiter perspective, that's for recruit, but because resume parsing is gonna be independent internal API, we can use it later for job seeker as well.
So this one for
job recruiter,
and the recruiter will upload the resume the job applicant sends him.
Not send him, maybe usually you do over LinkedIn apply, yeah. You know, you go to search in the LinkedIn and okay, if you, for example, let's say.
So are you job seeker or recruiter right now?
I am recruiter. I am coming.
So you are searching some candidates.
Yeah, I search in LinkedIn and then I take the resumes. Okay, I download it and then I upload here, and it's automatically parse it and show me this data here.
Okay.
So, and then that's a thing. Like I'm just gonna go.
Actually, we already have the. I don't know when did you check the new version, but we have files tab here, and it takes. It has an upload button, and it takes PDFs
inside
to upload.
Inside the JobHax itself.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do parsing?
No.
Okay, that's gonna be internal API, which will be independent, which we will use for both.
What I'm trying to say is you can use that to get PDF documents, and you already parsing it.
Files. I see. So we need this
upload
functional
one PDF.
Okay, I upload it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as we upload, just we need making.
We have it on our backend now.
Huh?
We have it on our backend now. You can download it. You already downloaded it actually, and now you just need to run your parser with this PDF. You already have the parser.
So it's now the point is, can we do in real time that when you upload it, it will automatically fill and show you data here, his data.
Without backend API connection? You want to parse it on front end?
Can we do from the front end? Should we do from front end directly? Or
in my opinion, we should do it on backend.
Yeah.
And also save the data on our backend.
Yeah, that's then we need to, from our backend, make a call to internal API to parser, bring it, store it, and push it to the front end.
Yeah.
So here you're gonna be okay. Then we'll have two APIs actually, Yonglin. How it's gonna be? Frontend gonna call one API, this resume parser. Okay. And this backend gonna take this PDF, parse it, store in database, and return it as a frontend to the frontend. So let's. Is it sounds good again for you? That's do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in my opinion, you just need to like copy this files JSX in cart model body part. I can do it actually quickly if you have it open.
Here?
And then your backend will get this PDF, and backend will call your resume parser API. It will parse and return JSON response. Your backend will save it to database and return the JSON response to frontend, and it will display the data here.
Okay. So let's say like that, Yonglin. I think if
so, as I understand, you already have the parser.
Yes.
As a separate.
Yeah. It's separate.
Running. So your backend need to call parser APIs.
So that was my thinking, because I feel like making it independent as a separate service is good, because JobHax will use it, job posting, like I feel it sounds good, and we can keep adding more because it's our gonna be intelligent agent. That's actually there is no any such so far. I checked in the internet that's this kind of functionality at this point. I think it could be interesting for us to keep adding stuff, prediction part and stuff. That's and for the prediction part, I think you remember what we did for stock prediction again?
Yeah.
So
it's different, not stock prediction. The school application prediction suits better. This is a classification problem.
Oh,
stock prediction is regression.
Wasn't it stock prediction? I think that one was good. No, or
no, it's different kind of problem. This is a regression problem. We have a classification problem.
So
we
already
have
the code.
I need to leave for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe I can come back. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Young, I think I would say.
Is there anything else that you want to discuss? But
so I would say if you can speed up this.
So you need my help on applicants' logic, right?
Younglin?
The logic of applicants page. So backend connection.
Yeah.
Getting input.
Yeah. So
stuff.
Yeah, if you have time, then
so do you like have the architecture on your mind? Like what information you're gonna get?
Like what do you mean information? It's like what's the backend gonna be look like?
So this is the applicants page. So it's a data display for just like our company's page, I guess. And they have some actions here. Edit, archive, reject. Okay. Yeah. So did you already, or have you already decided? Like,
actually, I didn't create this UI
in edit part, or
what's that?
Have you already decided the like functionalities? Are these like search, filter options and action options reflecting your real architecture?
Oh, I honestly, I'm not sure because I feel like I might change a little bit in the backend if I'm going to implement this. It might change a little bit as I work on it, because I also change a little bit in the positions as well.
Mm-hmm.
So and also I feel like applicants might not be the same. Not sure yet.
I think, Yonglin, just I have one comment that if you feel comfortable to complete, and then me try to focus on the resume parsing the flow and showing it here. I don't know, like, would you think that you can complete instead like the rest, and we do this part, prediction plus, because
I can finish the backend for the applicant, and then we can just leave it. We can just leave it to Vias. He can take whatever time that he can take, because there's still like few weeks. I would imagine like for a few weeks that he should be able to finish that.
which one?
That should be sufficient time for him to write up. Then I can, if he can take over that piece, then I can focus on the resume parser.
Okay.
Because you do also need to assign via some tasks as well, right? Why not just give him that piece then?
Yeah, that's obviously he is more accelerator, but we should own it. Yumi Ege, the main task, and then as much as if we can give him, if he can make it, great. But he shouldn't be the owner. I feel it may put us in the risk. That's I just feel that you got my point. We give him and we just keep eye on him. But if he stuck, he can't do. We just take and do it. That's that way. I think we should approach this, because he has still profile page here. I don't know. It doesn't work here. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I think he breaks something. Still need to go back to fix a few things, I think.
He break or?
I think he breaks the user profile page. The save button is not calling the API or something like that. Last time I checked.
This
so,
one.
This one is not. Is this the company profile wasn't there before, but the user profile tab. If you go there, save button is not working. There was something breaking, I think. I also need to go back to fix that.
Okay, who's gonna fix it?
I mean, I can fix it if I have time. That's what I meant.
But it's important, this page, I think, too. That's okay. Again, basically, we need your help, considering your experience in this, because we have a bit risk for the Capstone not be able to complete. It's basically June. We had discussed with him. He will do some independent stuff. Vias, he's a bit slow, and he's only in front end. That's where we are lacking. And basically, Young Lin left, and a bit me trying to do here and there. So that's why I called you. That.
Okay. So for applicants page, after Yonglin finished the backend.
Yeah, I'll finish the backend. I think if I do feel like that we need help, then I will reach out to Edmund to help up on that page. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Again,
I need to understand how. So what do you think in your mind for applicants page? What user will be able to do on that page?
I think it's
only data display page.
Say it again. Sorry.
Is it only a page for data display, or also a form to get some data?
I think this page was supposed to show all the applicants from the dashboard. Like in the dashboard, you have the show the applicants, you add the new applicants and you update the status. But in here, it was just to show the whole list of the applicants, because some of the delete applicants somehow is not showing in that table. That might be on purpose. So in here, it would just show all the applicants and to be able to filter the applicants, and also have some additional actions that want to add on. That would be just API calls. But in this page, I don't think that we wanted to be able to like add new applicants. That was done in the dashboard already. So I don't think it would be too complicated.
What kind of actions do you have in your mind?
In here, I think that was added by Vias before.
So what is the reason that you have this page after, even if you also have the dashboard?
Because the dashboard doesn't show all the applicants. It only showed the some of the applicants that. So for I think one of the use case was like.
So that page, this page, will there be a paging on this page, or?
I'll say it again. Sorry.
It will show all of the applicants.
It will show all the applicants
without a paging.
Pagination, yes, we need pagination in that page.
So in that page, they also cannot see all applicants then with pagination. So what I'm trying to say is probably you need to, it would be better to convert that table kind of page.
This one?
Yeah. To show in a table, tabular format.
Yeah, in table format.
I think it's
rather than these cards.
It looks good, no? If you paging, it's like companies.
But the main goal is for user to be able to see all the applicants, right?
For user?
Recruiter. For recruiter.
Not all.
Sorry, I have to stop for a few seconds.
You can only see the 4 or 5 or even maybe 6 cards here. In dashboard, you can see like maybe 30, 50 applicants. You can add filtering options on your dashboard. Maybe it would be better.
Or you can just convert this page to I think
table kind of page.
When we were talking to Suaz, actually that's what the application sent. So we want to complete this part as soon as we can and start talking to companies, you know, because we found that it will be easier to charge them from financial perspective. And considering there is already companies or friends, you know, like we can give even free. That's job adder. That's kind of similar to this to build by completing it. That's you can check, like you see here, applicants and staff jobs. Okay, so
can you see the applicants page of that?
I think it's you all have to ask for demo. But
so, I think this is candidates. Look at that. This is candidate.
Yeah, that's.
In my opinion, the applicants.
Applications.
Applications. So our page is applicants, refers candidates, not applications, right?
Yeah, that's
so that's the page they build, and it's a table structure. Here. And in my opinion, it would be better for you to, because you already have a card view on dashboard, and that view actually better than the applicants, the current applicants card view. It tells user more.
Okay, that's so basically whatever format using, but the important thing that we need to have positions and applicants searchable.
Okay.
So that.
Why not convert them all table? Like, do you remember the part I created for carrier service panel? The table view. Okay. It would be better than this, I guess. It is searchable, sortable, filterable.
I see. Yeah, then we can reuse that one if you think that's a good one. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
May I get your? May I get your control, Sako?
Yeah, sure.
Let me show you and Yonglin.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you guys decide? Sorry.
So he's gonna show us now. We have something from career service. Can you control again?
No, I'm just leaving now. Did you?
Yeah, I gave you.
Am I controlling it?
Yes, I think you should.
It says you are weaving.
Out accept all request. Give
No,
mouse.
I requested the control.
Okay, I gave you.
I don't know if I still.
For example, I was Capstone.
Yeah, this kind of view.
What do you think, Youngling?
I think that's fine. It probably be able to show more data as well.
Yeah,
I think, but yeah, it was the first version that VS come up with, right? It was like that.
I see.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with this.
So because if applicants we see, so because I was showing him also this one, that's where.
I don't be sure.
Okay, we don't have these details, but okay. We can do that part, yeah. You guys make a call. I'm fine with both. That's whatever you think will be for you in a short time to complete.
Like it depends on the functionality you are thinking for the page.
Functionality, it's more that as a job, the recruiter, when you come, you have to see all the applicants in your database.
Then it should be a table, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would also like the table as well.
Okay.
Because table would be more compressed. I mean, it essentially would enable you. It would be more flexible for you to add functionalities and also make some changes. So whatever that the UI that we have right now is like a little bit limited. Like for example, in the future that we want to add something, then you won't be able to do. I feel like.
I see. So again, can you bring this page to replace this guy instead?
After the backend is ready, yeah.
Yeah, that's then. Yonglin, you finish positions. Once you finish work on applicants backend, where again bring this table and you guys talk and connect
Let
it.
me see the positions again.
Positions.
This is the positions UI for the recruiter, the owner of the position head.
Yeah.
Will it be the same for the user applicant too?
I think we can do it. I feel it's readable.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think it's good?
So in my opinion, the owner of the head should see it as like more kind of admin view. This may be suitable for the job applicant. But the recruiter of the company, it would be better for them also to see it like a table with more data.
The position, but usually that format is fine because I feel like about each position, I think because you have the searchable option and yeah, that's a great position. Because you have all these functionality, I feel that page.
Oh, for yeah. Okay, that's
creator. So,
that's great.
because Young Lin is also working, let's just finish this one, and because we have other stuff that we need to deal with. So you guys make a call, and table is fine. As I understood, we both all agreed on table to replace this page. And this
actually table is harder to develop, but it's much better than this view, in my opinion. That's why I offer table.
From that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Action and okay, that's fine. Let's do that. And for dashboard, how is Young Lin? What do you think? What's missing here? What helps you need from your here?
Yeah. The feedback API is not there. That needs to create.
Feedback API.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's the same as we're gonna keep it same.
I don't think it should be the same because that's the feedback for the company that you guys previously have. So the feedback it's for the applicant, whoever comes to the interview. So we need to give him a feedback. So it's probably different. So that's what I feel like.
Okay.
So I mean, maybe you can reuse the existing API, but probably need to make some changes.
Okay. Again, what do you think here about this feedback? So basically, if the idea is to be able to give feedback, and you have, let's say, usually in companies, you have the debriefing meeting, and you have like 5-6 interviews. We basically gonna see it here, 5-6 for each candidate. That's end state is like that.
Recruiters,
like here, yeah.
Recruiter giving or noting
the hiring team
feedback of interviewers.
All this shit is broken.
So I think it's the interviewee give the feedback to the interviewer.
Yeah.
So that's
interviewee gives feedback for interviewer.
Yeah. 5-6 people you do interviews, and then they have
this page.
No, here
this page is the page for recruiter, right?
Yeah, but they see also what all people think about this candidate.
So
once
you are saying that interviewee, the job applicant,
not job applicant.
Who is the interviewee?
Interviewers.
Interviewer.
Hiring manager, team leader.
So yeah, the person who makes the interview with job applicant.
Yes.
They will enter their feedback.
Yeah.
So will they have any account in JobHax then? They will say their
that's
feedback.
The thing that from company, usually if we give it to companies to deploy, there will be people, not just recruiters, but recruiters will be who will create the candidate, the resume.
this this functionality needs more thinking and creating architecture.
I think for now, just give the recruiter to be able to add
Yeah.
the feedback.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the only
I see.
functionality that I
So we
was
don't
thinking.
need to have the feedback then, it's just note.
Feedbacks, let's keep it as a feedback. That it's gonna be shared. Yeah, I got your point because of signing using, because then other people need to be able to see add. That's what I got your point. We can do it after the capstone, but for now, let's say only the creator will add the feedback.
So it will be recruiter's own opinion then.
Yeah,
at the moment.
about this applicant.
Yeah, then in my opinion, it's not a feedback. It's kind of notes would be better. Because in feedback, we are forcing them input some predefined, pre-labeled information.
Yeah, that's.
I think you can think of it like this: that like you can add a feedback, but the fields that need to be changed to like who is the interviewer and which run is it and what kind of feedback they have. I think that's just think of it just
What
the
is
HR person
between
enter
those?
in representing those person. I think that's what I was thinking.
What's the difference between feedback?
So
and
the
notes?
notes and the feedbacks, I think, is separated. The notes that could be just made for the HR only.
Yeah.
The HR person can take the notes, like so for example, like
call
just
this guy.
Yeah, for this person, like what kind of exceptions that he might have, and what kind of things that you want to check later, or something like that. But the feedback is different. That you'll be able to group them into one place and to look at that to make a hiring decision. That's different from the notes. That's in my opinion.
Just call recruiter. I mean, call his phone number. I don't know. He has. He's in Central Time Zone, for example. This all notes, which doesn't affect your final decision about the candidate to move it or not. But feedback is more. You come back after 3 months, say, okay, we say he is not good in programming. Should we still contact him or not? Or he said he didn't accept our offer. And, you know, this kind of feedback is more like.
So as I understand, the main difference between notes and feedback, you want to make feedback, the information that you're getting from feedbacks, filterable for company in later.
Usually, what in the target state, what's the target state? Recruiter gonna come and create the people, yeah? They're gonna come and create.
No, I mean,
that's all clear, yeah?
Is it okay for you to just like add and just one text area for feedbacks, like notes?
No, that's you have to give some overall was good and bad, like what was his pros, what was his cons, his status, you know, internal stuff. That's all still applied in this case.
So yeah, then in my opinion, it's not a feedback, but like overall performance report.
Yeah, you know, it's nitty-gritty details again. That's
okay. Then you need to think about the
you can
data.
Change it whatever you think, but it's the fields overall. You don't need the company.
Something I need to decide. It's you need to like in my opinion, you need to research or ask some.
Okay, we are time limited. For now, just let's say feedback. We can go back change, but the plan is we need to put in production to show it by December 15th to our CEO at ITU to make sure if we can.
And just change.
Yeah, that's
just change it like 5 stars.
Yeah.
For phone interview performance, technical interview performance, on-site interview performance, overall performance.
Yeah, that's
that make them great out of 10 or something.
Yeah, that's all.
Make it able to add some special node as text area.
Yeah, we can always go back and change it, but important thing, we have the pros, cons, employment status, experience, like even maybe just this kind of stuff, but we can always go back and change. But let's have these able to edit.
And yeah, just keep it.
Yeah, let's just make it sure that it works with backend. This part we need to do. And notes, most of them doesn't work. It's broken, yeah, as I understood, in the backend. Younglin, is it broken?
I think so.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Like how I would imagine compensate. You're taking it all there.
Do you have this endpoint or not?
I haven't changed that endpoint, so probably might not be there. So that's what I meant. Like in dashboard, there's still like a few API endpoints that need to change. I haven't done that yet.
Do you think we need say for ask again, say for it? Is it?
What's that?
No, you just need to keep the copy. I don't know actually. It should be just like copy and paste relevant endpoints or notes or reviews.
I have to look at again because what's that person? Safon want me to use another module and not exactly copy. I copy them, but there's like a lot of changes that I need to done to be able to make it work. So I have made the changes for a few APIs, but some of the API I haven't made the changes yet.
Not exactly, but you want to like India or China.
Okay.
Okay. So, do we need ask Saifo for help, Younglin, in this case?
It's fine. No.
Yeah, just Young, in this case, just you are clear, yeah, the functionality was feedback note. We need to be able to work it. And for resume part, again, let's work on this together, start working. Let's make it fully working, like calling backend and, like, just, it's gonna be, I guess from the backend, gonna put it. So basically we'll have one call for backend. Our backend gonna call this in API and then put it in the database and push it to the front end. Basically, as soon as you add the PDF, it should appear here. The JSON data it will get.
Yeah.
So let's work on this. And it's really key one. If we get time, let's work also in prediction part, applying stock prediction or school management, the one that where you apply to your resume and you see we're gonna compare simple comparison with Amazon or like something like that. At least if we can do some basic stuff, because that's gonna be key point we need to focus in coming 1 to 3 months, just to push it as a product to the market. So that's missing there, and we really need to focus and then start deploying in the companies again. That's a quick
it
pass.
Can be done for your Capstone project, but I don't think it will be valuable for as a product at this level. For prediction part to be valuable, we need a lot of data and users.
Yeah, we cannot
charm any company.
No, the thing is we'll give it free. The small startups, all this stuff, to make it their hiring process, and people will take it as a free. So all the startup, the friends I have here and stuff, you know, just we'll start talking, give them free, 10 companies maybe, okay? And then we will start developing once they start using it, get feedback. And what we did for this school, we're gonna do it with companies now, because the school, for money-wise, it's pulling us back. We're gonna, but with companies, we can get some quick results. And once we get more data and stuff, we will just work on the fundraising part in 1-2 months once we get, you know. But we need really to be quick and aggressive. But I have the company friends that will take it. So we just need to initial state that we can go and talk.
Do you know Tali started the social media market?
Who?
Tali. Is she started social media market?
I'm not sure about. I'm more now caring about this. As a product, just I can go talk to companies, friends, because talking to university looks a bit hard at this point because of fiscal year and stuff that we have. And another thing for users, you remember that part, because resume part is gonna be valuable for both. Once we complete, we're gonna work on parallel that. We're gonna push end users and company. That's you need to do it in 3 months basically. That's where I feel, and I will put more, put more time starting from December 15 once done with school. But that's 2 key things we should do it in short run. And we really need to be aggressive, and because we are real time bounded. Yonglin, appreciate all your efforts. We really, hopefully, you'll be proud of soon us as a product. That so I know it's for the Capstone, but yeah, let's think a bit beyond the Capstone. Hopefully, we can make it.
Okay.
So whenever you need help, you know, again, you know me, you know, Saifo, anytime, Slack, you know, just stuff. But if you can make list of stuff that you want to work on and you need help, where anytime, just let's, because of time, because of documentation and all this stuff you need to work on. Let's don't push for the last minute. I think that's nice for us. Okay. Again, I will once for the front end part. Once I do progress in the backend for parsing, I will contact you.
Okay.
That we can start testing. But Yonglin, for now, just forget about the resume parsing. Just try these 2 guys. That's backend time finish. Okay, backend finish for this. This backend, this front end, and then you pass if you want again to finish. That's it's front end and then the dashboard. So all these 3, let's fully functional, including the profile. That's really, without this, that's no point to show any fancy stuff. So that's 4 things in my mind first. And resume parsing plus metrics, I will try my best also to make it happen for our final project. Okay, guys. I think that's it. Anything else?
Nothing from me.
Okay.
Doğum günün kutlu olsun. Sako.
Sorry?
Doğum günün kutlu olsun. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's hopefully. It was a bit busy day, but yeah. Teşekkür. Again, I had a birthday today. That's what Youngling. I had a great meetings today. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you.
See you.
Bye-bye.